Back when I was a kid, and I don't exactly know what age that was. I probably was around 3 or 4. I know that I was able to like walk at that age because that's exactly the reason why I got lost in the first place. So, yeah. So basically, we were on a supermarket. Both my parents are busy grabbing grocery stuff, and I was very hungry. So I kept telling them that I was hungry and I wanted food. And they kept on telling me to just stay at the bottom of the cart. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's a huge ass cart. And then you get to, like, as a kid, you can actually stay at the bottom. And when your parents, like, push the cart and you pretend like it's a car. So they kept on telling me to just wait for a little while they're finishing their grocery shopping and just be a very behaved little girl. But I wasn't. And I stood up because I got angry because we were going through about 3 other aisles. And they have repeatedly told me that that was gonna be the last one, but it wasn't. And I got impatient and I told them I was hungry. And then they just stopped talking to me because like I kept on saying the same thing. They kept on telling me the same thing and I just won't stop. So I stood up from the cart and I walked a couple of steps and I am not sure how, but they didn't notice because when I looked back, they're gone. I guess I wasn't as significant at that time, or maybe.
Oh my god, no! You're a
Or maybe
very important person.
that feeling of hunger vanished because now I'm in a little bit of a panic mode. No, it isn't a little bit. Like the mall looked way more huge than it was before I got lost. And I have food everywhere, but I don't have any money to pay for any of it. And I just wanted to get my parents back, even if it meant that I'm gonna get a hungry stomach. You know what I mean? So I was walking around, and then maybe I started crying because somebody took notice and actually brought me to the customer service booth, and they were like asking me about what my parents' names are, and I can't remember if I told them my parents' names, but I do remember that I described how they looked like, and I'm not sure, but maybe that was the only time when my parents actually discovered that I was gone, because a couple of minutes later I saw them running towards me. They were just so like shocked that I wasn't there anymore, because apparently they were expecting me to just like stay under the freaking cart, right? Like,
My offspring.
but apparently I wasn't as obedient as they thought I was. But anyway, so they took me from there and we're reunited together, and then they brought me into this pizza place. They bought me like my own huge ass big stuffed pizza. And at some point I can actually feel like it's their way of saying sorry to me. But it was technically my fault when you think about it. Like I was the one who like walked away from the cart. So yeah, I didn't know better. And the pizza tastes really, really great. So yeah, we're all good.